The legend of the Battle of Barong and Rangda is one of the most well-known and fascinating in Balinese history, shrouded in symbolism relating to the eternal struggle between good and evil. This battle, performed in dances and ceremonies in Bali to this day, tells the epic of the confrontation between the protective and guardian spirit Barong and the witch queen Rangda, the embodiment of dark and destructive forces. Barong is a mystical creature, one half lion and one half spirit being, known for his savage appearance and great fur. He represents the forces of good, protection, and well-being. Barong is worshipped as the protector of villages and the defender of people against evil spirits. On the other hand, Rangda is a terrifying figure with long, unkempt hair, wide eyes, and needle-sharp claws. She is said to have been a once powerful and savvy queen, but was ultimately seduced by black magic. With time, her hatred and pain grew, turning her into the leader of an army of demons and shadow spirits. Rangda symbolizes chaos and destruction. She used her power to bring curses down on the villages. Her rage was mainly directed at King Arlanga, who was a fair ruler and Barong's protege. Infuriated by the prosperity and peace he brought to the people, Rangda unleashed a powerful curse on the island, spreading famine, disease, and destruction. Barong realized the suffering of his people and decided to confront Rangda to free the island from her influence. The confrontation between these two mystical beings became inevitable, as good and evil, as symbolized between the two spirits, would battle each other to restore balance. This conflict between Barong and Rangda is described as one of the most intense mystical battles ever witnessed. With her spells, Rangda called forth spirits from the shadows, forcing soldiers, even unwittingly, to attack themselves under her control. These warriors would go into a trance, stabbing themselves without feeling pain, in a sheer display of hopelessness and darkness. However, Barong had the power to restore their strength and bring them back to their normal condition. He called forth a spiritual shield that protected his army against all Rangda's spells. With each attack Rangda made, Barong reacted with a rush of protection and purification, counteracting the witch's incantations. The battle continued for hours, and the energy on both sides gradually waned. With his presence and protective force, Barong succeeded in weakening Rangda. However, Rangda would not give up, striking back with more hatred and strength with every blow she received. Towards the end of the fight, Barong used a binding spell with the spirit of the Balinese land itself, bolstering his powers with the island's energy and driving Rangda away in a final charge. Although Rangda was defeated and expelled, legend has it that she never fully vanished. The balance between good and evil must be kept, and, as such, Rangda is still lurking in the shadows, waiting to make her return. So too does Barong, protecting the island from her attacks and watching over it so that evil never prevails. The legend is symbolically depicted in Balinese ceremonial dances, in which the battle between Barong and Rangda is performed for the audience, who watch the eternal struggle between the forces of light and darkness. This story, filled with meaning, teaches about the fundamental balance between good and evil, and how, even in darkness, light can find ways to protect and restore harmony.